Okay, welcome to AdSim Advertising and Advertising Simulation by SmartSims. So the first thing that it starts you off doing is selecting the current name for your business, as this is usually the first step in all their simulations to personalize the simulation, so it feels like it's your company, not just a company. So I'm just going to call this AdSim because that's the name of the simulation, and hit apply. So the year ahead, 2019. Welcome to AdSim. All right, so AdSim is an advertising simulation. AdSim. This is your opportunity to test how well you understand the basic concepts behind planning, budgeting, implementing, and evaluating an IMC-focused advertising plan for a consumer product line. So, essentially, you launch a new digital camera onto the market. Your task is to implement your IMC, your IMC-focused advertising and promotion plan to maximize your net marketing contribution. That's basically the number that the highest NMC, net marketing contribution number, wins the simulation. So, like it says here in plain English, you have to spend your promotion budget as wise as you can while trying to make as much money as you can. So it's spend money to make money, but spend money wisely to make the most money. So each period you receive updates, minimum sales target requirements. To make things a bit more challenging, you'll be competing against several rival firms. So even for single player, you're up against 4 computers as opposed to the regular one. So your competitors will be launching similar products and aiming for similar sales targets. So your primary goal is to, at the very least, meet your sales targets, or obviously exceed. Secondary goal is to formulate a superior IMC marketing and promotional plan, or advertising and promotional plan, to consistently achieve a high NMC that's better than your competitors. So yeah, in most simulations and stuff like that, simple goal is sell more of the product, in this case digital cameras, and make more money than your competitors. That's what you're going to do. So getting started is kind of gives you a little background here on the company. You're a large consumer electronics corporation. You can change your name, but only in the first period. If you don't change it and the rollover happens, that's your name. So the first thing you should obviously do in every case in the simulation is make sure you just change the name. Just makes it a bit more personal. So it says here that we've been appointed the lead of the internal advertising team for our new digital cameras. So right now the year is 2019 in the simulation, and we are launching our new Snap One. So it says here our product is targeting people who would buy digital cameras because we sell digital cameras, and they are prepared to pay anywhere from $240 to $350 for the camera. And this is an upgrade from the previous previous model that was targeted for this model. So basically, from where we were before, this is the upgrade. So it says here, over the last 2 years, our cameras have sold approximately 800,000 units. Our competitors have basically done the same thing, and they've sold approximately the same. And it says here that our past experience, people are upgrading their digital cameras every 2 years. So it gives you some numbers to basically run off of. Your sales target for the first year is 410,000. At the very minimum, like it says, you're used to selling 800,000. You're looking at about 700,000 to a million owners looking to upgrade, and so they're saying 410 at a minimum. If you're selling under 400,000, like it says, it's a disaster. So we're going to go over our first decisions here. Renaming our firm, which we did. We called our firm AdSim just after the simulation. And so our key advertising decisions for this year, as it says here, we need to select an advertising agency which is it gives you a selection of 3 or 4, I believe. Or we can make a custom one where we choose exactly where the money goes, while the other ones, again, I'll go into it later, give you, like, it might be more, oh, this is magazine advertising, so we'll focus on magazines, or TV or radio, while your custom one can be spread out however you want it. It's custom. So number 2 is choose our brand positioning, i.e. our message strategy. Kind of how we want to position our brand on the market. Choose which media to spend your advertising budget on. That could be TVs, internet, radio, magazines, newspapers. It gives you the list of options. We'll go over those as we get into our media planning. And number 4, choose what market research to purchase to evaluate your results. This one has some market research to purchase, which comparing itself to other marketing simulations put out by SmartSims are a cheaper option to put it that way. Yeah. So goes over some decisions, and some gives you some information. If at any point you need help, we have a quick start guide that you can download right here, as well as the player manual, which I highly recommend downloading both of them and reading at least reading the entire quick start guide. It gives you some great pointers, and the player's manual, chapter 2, for pretty much all smart sim simulations, is the chapter to read before you start your simulation. So I highly recommend doing that. And if you would like a single player overview or how to use the offline mode, there are some video links here. So moving on, in the next part, we will go over the rest of the options for the AdSim advertising simulation.